Yo, how's it going? Welcome to my match day 7 Premier League predictions. I saw a picture circulating around social media of the Crystal Palace men and women's team having a photo together. Personally, I believe every club should be doing that because they're playing for the same identity, in that they're playing for the same establishment, and so they should be also both appreciated for what they do, getting the points in the bag, doing the best what they do. Crystal Palace in the Premier League, Crystal Palace women in the WSL, fantastic. I don't like seeing this. These grown men who call it woke and everything because football should be for that. Football shouldn't be for these just pointless, ridiculous excuse of people. But anyway, moving on. Let's get down to the predictions. Starting with Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park at Saturday lunchtime against Liverpool. One of the Neville brothers said Liverpool aren't title contenders. Currently, with their performance at the start of the season, I can kind of understand where he's coming from and probably have a tendency to agree. But I know this Liverpool team are capable of better, of going up another gear, going up another level. Now, this is the kind of game that they've got to show that they are potentially could be considered among the title race. And I think they'll lay down on the marker. Crystal Palace might beat Everton, and well done for that because I did predict Everton to win that. But I'm sorry. 3 goals to Liverpool and a clean sheet. Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 3. On to Arsenal and Southampton. I know that Arsenal were 2-0 up against Leicester. Let Leicester back into it before seeing off Leicester 4-2. I think Arsenal will win. We'll score 4 goals again, but this time we'll keep a clean sheet. And yeah. So Arsenal 4, Southampton 0. On to Brentford against Wolves. Brentford at home, they haven't actually been that bad. They've gone under the radar a bit. Wolves, however, have been horrific. So, if I'm to be honest, I think Brentford will concede, but will score 3 goals and, yeah, will show how good they can be at home. So, Brentford 3, Wolves 1. On to Leicester against Bournemouth. Well, I saw Leicester's home form and Bournemouth's away form, and I thought, well, this is going to be a tight one, isn't it? Am I going to go for one surprise or am I going to go for 2 surprises this week? I thought, let's go for not a surprise, but give Leicester a bit of credit for some of the poor performances they've done this season against Spurs and against Arsenal, both North London sides. So I said, yeah, okay, let's say a draw. An entertaining draw, a 2-2 draw. On to Man City against Fulham. Man City, the first home game since Rodri's injury. So it's going to be a tough one. But it's at the Etihad. You still got Haaland and still got class players, top quality players. So hope for Rodri a speedy recovery, obviously. But Man City to win 3-1. On to West Ham against Ipswich. Ooh, West Ham, the home form has put them bottom. Ipswich have actually done alright this season. So, is there going to be an upset in this game, or am I going to say West Ham might finally get their season up and running? Well, my prediction is West Ham 1, Ipswich 2. Ipswich will finally get a win in the Premier League at London Stadium. That's how poor West Ham have been. This could be an opportunity for them to get their season up and running. I don't think they will. I think it's going to be 2-1 Ipswich. On to Everton against Newcastle. Yes, well done Everton at beating Crystal Palace. I'm sure you got a bit of confidence from that, but unfortunately that confidence is going to be absolutely destroyed. Sorry, Newcastle will take confidence of that draw against Man City. They will want to push on as quick as possible immediately, and they will. So Everton, you're going to take a bit of a reality check here. Everton and Newcastle 3. On to Aston Villa against Man United. Everyone's talking about if and when Ten Hag will get sacked. People are considering, or people are suggesting the international break. I don't know. I'm not a part of the Man United board. But I have a feeling they'll have a good, well, it'll be in a good game, let's say, at Villa Park. But I don't think they'll have a great game. I have to be honest. I think Villa are going to win this, and it's going to be a 6-goal thriller. Aston Villa 4, Man United 2. On to Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. Cole Palmer destroying Brighton with 4 first-half goals last time out. He'll definitely score at least one, if not both goals in this game. So there you go. Chelsea 2, Nottingham Forest 0. And Cole Palmer will score. On to Brighton against Spurs to finish this weekend on Premier League predictions at Yamex. Brighton want to bounce back as quick as possible from that 4-2 defeat at the Bridge. And, or was it Cole Palmer against Brighton, by the way? Anyway, yeah, I think Brighton will have too much of Spurs. I actually do think Brighton will have too much. It'll be a very close game. Spurs will give Brighton a fantastic case of why they can do well this season. But it might be another Spursy, or it might be just one of those things. Brighton 2, Spurs 1. Thanks for watching my Premier League predictions. Please check out my Bundesliga predictions. We've got a cracker of a game between Bayern Munich and Eintracht Frankfurt. The top 2 in the Bundesliga right now. And once you check out my Premier League, check out my Bundesliga. Otherwise, you're really missing out. Thanks. I'm out. Bye.